let's just hop into the big story. Senator Sabrina Cervantes. Let's go to her Instagram. Ooh, we're going to make fun of her or roast her or criticize her in any way. We're going to, at the very least, follow her first. So we could keep track on them. To get into the story, she got into a car accident. The police in Sacramento said that she was under the influence. The Cal Matters story. So Senator Sabrina Cervantes cited for DUI while allegedly under the influence of a drug. It was written May 1st, 2025, but updated May 22nd. And it's written by Ryan Sabalo and Jeannie Kwong. So let's hop into the story. In summary, Senator Sabrina Cervantes does not appear to be at fault in a crash near the California Capitol. Okay, the footage shows a white SUV rolling through a stop sign and careening into Cervantes' black sedan at the intersection of 14th and S Street in Midtown Sacramento. Cervantes appeared to have had the right of way. In a written statement on Tuesday, Cervantes said she did nothing wrong and the crash wasn't her fault. Late on Wednesday, she released another statement calling the allegations utterly false. She also released heavily redacted records she said were from her Monday hospital visit, in which tests show a blood alcohol content of near zero. Separate tests taken that day after the crash showed a clean drug screen. I was accosted by Sacramento Police Department officers falsely accused of driving under the influence and involuntarily detained for several hours at the hospital. This ordeal was deeply distressing and left me even more shaken. As a senator, wife, and mother, I hold myself to the highest standards and expect others that serve our communities to do the same, she said in a statement earlier this week. Prosecutors are waiting for toxicology results before deciding whether to file charges, the Sacramento County District's attorney's office said. Police say it was a drug, not booze. Earlier in the week, Cervantes had said only that there was no alcohol in her system. Sacramento Police Department spokesperson Anthony Gamble, what a name, Anthony Gamble, on Wednesday said Cervantes was cited under California statute that prohibits driving under the influence of any drug. That includes prescription or even over-the-counter medications. At the hospital where police met Cervantes, they observed objective signs of intoxication and conducted a DUI investigation. Then cited the senator on suspicion of driving under the influence. Based on the objective signs, officers believe that Cervantes was under the influence of a central nervous system depressant, Gamble said. Blood was drawn and it will take time for the results to come back. Gamble declined to say what the objective signs were and did not address Cervantes' claims. Cal Matters has filed a public record request seeking body camera footage and police reports. Asked why officers did not take Cervantes into custody, Gamble said, "Every investigation is different. I have no idea what that means. Like, could that be painkillers? Let me look that up. What to know about CNS depressants. Okay, here's all the different types of benzodiazepines. So benzos? I'm sorry. Yeah. So I guess that the police, Sacramento police, are saying that she was under the influence of one of these types of drugs. Valium, Clonopin, Xanax, Halcyon, I don't know any. The only one that sounds familiar to me is Valium and Xanax. I don't know any of these other drugs. The accusation that I was driving under the influence is utterly false. I take this matter seriously, and in the interest of transparency, I am releasing my hospital exam report and hospital lab results. I don't get it, though. It's just like, if you were, like, are they targeting her? Like, is Sacramento police purposely going after her? Is that what she's saying? Or are they just trying to? Because, like, nobody, I don't know. Why would police show up at the hospital without being called? Did they treat the person who caused the accident in a similar way? Looks like a witch hunt to me. If PD tests are negative, I'm sure they will. Only a drunk or high person would leave the scene of an accident to sober up before claiming to be a victim. Interesting. So easy to get your own clean test when the PD isn't watching. Oh, yeah, I mean, they got a point. I just don't understand why she feels that she needs to release her own test. Like, I don't know. It's just it's like very Donald Trump coded to me, you know? And I'm not sure that I want a Democrat, you know, an easily replaceable Democrat in California. I don't know if I want this person representing me, you know?
Clear that I remain innocent. I have done nothing wrong. Sacramento Police Department have falsely accused me, and we have lab results, blood and urine results, to show that I had no drugs or alcohol in my system. I do not know what Sacramento Police Department's motivations are, but I expect my name to be clear and steadfast committed to it.
Anything else you want to share? Is, I know in the media reports about this, there's talk about your sister, there's talk about former legislators.
Talk about your sister? Yeah, they're talking about your sister.
I hold myself to the highest of integrity. Anyone could speak to my character. And again, I want to make sure that my name will be vindicated. It will be cleared because I did nothing wrong.
And just like, that's what I'm saying. That line right there is very Donald Trump coded. It's just like, what do you mean my urine test will be clear, my name will be clear, I will be vindicated? Like, I don't understand. How can she say that someone's attacking her? Yeah, thank you, Megan Ibu Marcy. That's why I'm like, as much as I hashtag believe all women, as much as I want to do that and just be like, oh yeah, the cops are coming after her, I don't know, there's just something in the story that doesn't, okay, well, so one, I think being part of a family of politicians is a red flag in my book. And two, the fact that she got into an accident and the police weren't called immediately, that to me is fishy. It's weird. Cal Matters says that these dudes came and took stuff out of her car. It's just a little too sketchy for me, and I don't know. Okay, so one of the reporters asked, what was the interaction with the police like at the hospital? And she said she's going to share more in the weeks to come. Like, why not just say everything right now? I don't know. It's weird to me. It's weird. See, what is that? One of the journalists asked, is it a possibility that it was a prescription drug or something? And I mean, if we're going back to this central nervous system depressants, I mean, that very well could have been Xanax. And I don't know, bro. I think today, who's gonna get mad if you're like literally said, I took a Xanax to chill out or whatever? I'm not endorsing Xanax. I'm not saying I do Xanax, but like, I feel like it's one of those drugs that is like socially acceptable, right? Maybe back in the day, people would be like, oh yeah, if you smoke weed, then you're a loser or whatever. But the weed is very socially acceptable now. Like, vaping is socially acceptable. Vaping nicotine is socially acceptable.
She's been falsely accused, and now she's sharing with us these medical records. She says prove her innocence.
I want to be clear that I remain innocent. I have done nothing wrong. I was T-boned by a driver who did not stop at a stop sign.
Oh, they
took a look at that police department said based on the damage to the vehicles, it appears Senator Cervantes' car was broadsided. After the incident, Cervantes went to a nearby hospital for evaluation. Later clarified, Cervantes was cited for being under the influence of a drug officers believed may be a central nervous system depressant, but they added details will not be confirmed until a blood test they conducted on Cervantes will come back from the lab.
Sacramento Police Department have falsely accused me.
Cervantes provided us with her own independent Kaiser.
Look at that, her test results.
Officers conducted a thorough investigation and remained professional and respectful throughout it.
I hold myself to the highest of integrity. Anyone can speak to my character.
Here's where I feel like it's fishy on the police side, right? Why would they not just release the body cam footage? If they have it and they've reviewed it, like, why not just release it too? But like having one, of course, the police officer representing the police, the entire department, is not going to be like, yeah, we looked at the body cam footage and yeah, they were accosting her. So you know what, we're just going to say sorry. No, of course they're not going to do that. Balls to the wall and double down and be like, yeah, this woman was crazy. She was drinking and driving, or, when there's no alcohol in her system, she was on, some central nervous system depressant. Another theory I have is like, what if the accident got her so shaken up that they just popped her assistant just popped a Xanax in her and to chill her out? I don't know, bro. I don't know. But I feel like, just Just say that's what happened. That's what happened. It's not that big of a deal. She was so shaken from being in a T-bone, that she had to, take a hit or two,
And we sent the Sacramento Police Department a public records request for the responding officer's body camera footage and for the police report. No word on if and when that will be made available. Reporting live here at the state capitol, covering local news that matters, Tom Wallace, Fox 40 News.
Thank you.
Body camera footage.
The first week of testimony.
California senator produces drug panel taken day after DUI say. Okay. So it's just basically the same thing. Cervantes provided Politico with the results. Okay. See, that's weird. She sent her drug test results to every news outlet. Senate President Pro Tem Mike McGuire. No way. His name is really Mike McGuire. Expressed support for Cervantes Wednesday and said that authorities needed to resolve the issue as soon as possible. Senator Cervantes is a fierce advocate for her community and our state, and I am proud to call her a friend. I stand by her in this difficult time, he said. Dang, I want to just see news that isn't about the DUI. Libel lawsuit against Riverside County Sheriff Chad Bianco dropped by council member. And this is Clarissa. Riverside Council member Clarissa Cervantes has dropped her libel lawsuit filed in 2022 against Riverside County Sheriff Chad Bianco. Let's read this article from the Sacramento Bee. Are California Latino lawmakers hiding under the covers over Joe Biden's asylum order? At first glance, California Latino lawmakers seemed united against President Joe Biden's actions Tuesday. Oh wait, what day is this from? This is from June 7th, 2024. As the chair of the California Latino Legislative Caucus, I urge President Joe Biden to remember the promises he made to reconsider implementing an asylum ban, Democratic Assemblywoman Sabrina Cervantes said in a statement on behalf of the group. The reality is it's much more complicated. Not all of the group's 35 legislative members have come out strongly against the order. In fact, more than 2/3 of them declined to even state if they supported or oppose a policy when contacted by the Sacramento Bee this week. All right, see, this is already playing into my theory that California Democrats are Democrats in name only. Or they're just they're conservative and they just ride under that blue shield, and everyone's like, of course they can't be bad. They're Democrats, they are fighting for my rights. Or of course they can't be bad. They're Latino, and they are part of the Latino caucus, so they're going to support Latinos. And what are they? Not all of the group's 35 legislative members have come out strongly against the order. Come on, that's the one thing. If your caucus supports one thing, it's bringing in more immigrants into the country. You gotta continue that. That's what got you there. Your parents came into the country, and you now have the power and the voice to help more children like you get the life that you have, the life that we have. And you're just gonna stay quiet because you want to follow the line. Yeah. So see, caucus, she was the chair of the caucus. Now that chair is Caroline Menjivar. She's a state senator from the Los Angeles area, and she's hella gay. And now she's the lead of the Latino Legislative Caucus. But if there's only 35 members that are part of it, and that includes both houses, weird. Okay. Their varied and cautious views are a sign of a nationwide shift in how Americans feel about immigration. That's 100% right, because back in the early 2000s, in the 90s, or the 80s, immigration was supported by both Democrats and Republicans. They thought it was a great thing. This is what America is about. America means bringing in immigrants. And, obviously, Latino immigrants are the perfect immigrant to showcase immigration because they come here to work. They come here for economic opportunity. And at the end of the day, or just opportunity in general, but at the end of the day, isn't that what America's about? Having the opportunity to, whether it be economic opportunity, religious opportunity, just self opportunity, that's what America is about. And to have these people that are part of the Democratic Party, which I feel should be the left-leaning party, or whichever party is going to be the left-leaning party. Right now, it's been the Democrats. I feel like they're not as left-leaning as they used to be. When asked if she supported or opposed the policy, Democratic Senator Caroline Menjivar of the San Fernando Valley said, "Are you allowed to put 0.5 on each one?" She worries the ban will impose barriers for asylum seeker, but also acknowledged the country currently lacks the resources to process all the migrants seeking help. I don't get what her response mean. When asked if she supported or opposed the policy, so she's man, bro, and I was just hyping her up. Saying she's, hella cool, butch ass butch ass politician. She's a wishy-washy. Like, y'all know the immigration system is effed up. That's why we elected Biden to fix it. We elected Biden to fix it. We elected Obama to fix it, and nobody fixed it. So now we're just in a constant state of putting Band-Aids on top of Band-Aids. And I get it. That feels dumb. That seems dumb to put a Band-Aid on top of a wound that's like gashing blood out. But you got to do something. You can't just put your hands up and be like, well, I think we should find a better way, and then not do anything. You got to do something. And this is why, honestly, I think this is why Latinos in general are turning Republican, because these people, these Democrats aren't offering them anything. They're wishy-washy on immigration. Donald Trump's whole thing is calling immigrants the enemy within. It's not a yes or no that some of these people are good, some of these people aren't. We need to have a better system for them to seek asylum. It's that the people who are already here, living here, who went through the process are being kicked out or are living in fear that they're going to get kicked out. So I don't know, bro. This is not right. I'm going to put all these people's names down and say that they're not as left-leaning Democrats as they think they are. And I want to change that. I'm sick and tired of conservative-ass Democrats in California LARPing as left-leaning Democrats. You don't get my vote just because you're blue. You get my vote because you put forward policies that I want, or put forward policies that are going to help. Part of the hesitation from Latino lawmakers to speak out is likely influenced by the fact that it comes during just months before the general election. Matthew Miranda and Stephen Hobbs, you called it. They didn't want to say a position because they were doing the Kamala Harris line. The being everything, the not being what everyone hates, but not being what everyone likes. And you have to understand, like, you're not going to please everyone. Kamala Harris was the most perfect candidate to go against Trump, and she still lost, So what's up with that? Like, I'm sorry, I'm sure all of these people in politics have dreams to become the president one day. I don't want, some wishy-washy Democrat from Bakersfield, who was a daughter of Mexican immigrants, feeling that, she shouldn't stand up against Biden's ban on asylum. Like, that's easy. That's easy. And you can't really say that you're supporting Latinos because, like, look at where we're at now. Literally last stream talking about how the day laborers in Pomona, they were getting they were getting deported by ICE, but then the city of Pomona said, no, we need these people here. You can't deport them. The race features former President Donald Trump and his ardent anti-immigration beliefs, said Fernando Guerrera, a political science and international relations professor at Loyola Marymount University. He argued that some Democrats remain quiet on the matter to not undermine the president's efforts to thwart Trump's message on immigration. Elected officials, particularly Latino ones, he said, are engaging in a subtle dance. Yeah, that's a very nice way to say subtle dance when it's really just fence sitting. If this was 6 to 8 months ago, or even 6 to 8 months from now, Guerrera said, you'll get a very different reaction. Of course, because these people want to get elected. That's all they want to do. They want to stay in power. I'm sorry, if you're in politics and you're running for office, you either want attention or you want power. It sucks, bro. He said some members are coming out opposed to it. Most of them are hiding under the covers because they don't know what to do. Thank you. That's it. That's the line. They're hiding under the covers because they don't know what to do. Because the do-nothing Democrats suck. What the hell? She has triplets? From KQED, Sabrina Cervantes on the Latino caucus at 50 and parenting triplets. What the fuck? Then Assembly member Sabrina Cervantes joins to share why she voted for the oil bill. Oh my God, she voted for an oil bill. Her unlikely election to state chairman of the California Latino Legislative Caucus in the 50-year raising triplets. With her wife? She's a gay? No. 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 That's it? That's the article? Oh my God, bro. Where was her wife when she was in the car accident? Goddamn. Oh my God. I'm sorry, this is some Pete Buttigieg ass shit. Damn. See? The fucking gay ass, queer ass Latina senator, still a conservative. I swear to God. What? And she lied to voters about her Sierra Club rating? I don't even know what Sierra Club is. I think it's a rich people club, honestly. Assembly member Sabrina Cervantes is no stranger to dirty political tactics. Great. Hold on. I feel like I need to look through her Instagram again and like, where is her family? Yeah, maybe both the sisters are gay. I don't know, bro. This is it's just the more I learn about these people, the more I'm like, what the frick? How are you even real? Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers, grandmothers, and mother figures being celebrated in the 31st Senate District. And a very happy Mother's Day to my wife, who amazingly holds everything together so I can serve. There you go. There you go. I mean, I guess the jean jacket makes sense now. The dude, I don't know. I feel like I have pictures of my wife on Instagram. Bro, where's your like personal pictures? She's literally just a politician. Just a politician. Where's her personality? Is this her family? I was pleased to watch. Oh my God, this might be her family. Yes, because she's holding the book. Oh my God. Finally. Oh my God. And of course her children are so freaking cute. Oh my God. 1, 2, 3. That's crazy. Okay. Well, I'm glad to see her. That kid's hair is so... Okay. I'm not going to comment on the kids. I want to see more pictures of her and her loving family. You know what? Honestly, we should look up who funds her. Open secrets. There we go. I know. I'm sorry, Megan Ibu Marcy. I'm leaving them alone. It's too funny how... I'm going to make the joke. It looks like they have one boy, one girl, and one NB kid. I had to say it. And it's crazy because they're gay. No payments. How's she funding her stuff? Yeah, Teamsters gave her money. Crazy. Okay, let's see. Okay, so Teamsters gave her the most money. 3M, General Motors, Wells Fargo, JP Morgan. Ooh, she got money from Boeing. She got money from Planned Parenthood. Hilarious. Pretty average. Nothing that stands out. Yeah, it is a lot of money, but campaigns cost a lot too. So, okay. So back to the article where, back to the Press Enterprise article where they said that she's no stranger to dirty politics. To dirty political tactics. 6 years ago, her father, Greg Cervantes, was caught on camera taking a flyer for her opponent from a front door and replacing it with one for the assemblywoman. No way. Her father, Greg, is best known for having pleaded guilty to funneling thousands of dollars in illegal contributions to the 1996 re-election campaign of President Bill Clinton and Vice President Al Gore. Damn. See, that's what I'm saying. I had no idea what her dad did in politics. I had no idea what her sister did in politics. But I'll tell you what. If a family's in politics, they're gonna be shady. This is where I think it's really interesting. Cervantes' sister, Clarissa Cervantes, who sought unsuccessfully to replace her sister in the assembly last November, was arrested on suspicion of drunken driving in the summer of 2023. She later pled guilty. It was her second DUI in less than 10 years. Why does everyone in your family have to become a politician? Do something else with your life. Unless, maybe being a politician is, really easy or something. Okay, so this is an article from February 5th, 2024. While her two-time DUI sister is running for her assembly seat, and then we know that she lost that. According to Politico, the Sabrina Cervantes campaign recently sent text messages to voters claiming that she had received a grade of 100% from the Sierra Club. But that was a lie, as Politico soon found out. Cervantes actually received a grade of 40%. Cervantes' campaign spokesman, when asked by Politico, failed to acknowledge or explain the discrepancy between reality and the fiction peddled by the Cervantes campaign. We're confused about that too, a Sierra Club spokesperson told Politico. Now, perhaps Cervantes' campaign team is profoundly incompetent. Perhaps they don't know the difference between 40 and 100%, but we don't buy that. It reeks of cynical election year trickery. Inland voters shouldn't reward this type of behavior. It's a pretty good opinion. Let's dive into the sister Clarissa now, because she just had a DUI not too long ago. She's my age.
A Riverside City Council member arrested, accused of driving under the influence again.
To be clear, it's been 8 years since the city councilor's first DUI arrest, but plenty of people who live here in Riverside say it is absolutely unacceptable that this has happened again. The CHP arrested 32-year-old Clarissa Perez Cervantes at 1:30 in the morning Saturday on the 10 freeway in Banning. This just 6 weeks after her 2015 DUI was dismissed in court, and she reportedly promised the judge she would not repeat those actions.
She did it again. After the first time, she should have learned, one drink or not, you're not. Okay.
I 1000% agree with this person. It's crazy. Yeah, one drink or not, come on, bro. That means that was the second time she got caught. The second time she got caught drinking and driving. Nobody knows how many times she was drinking and driving. This is just the second time she got caught. That's crazy.
Okay to drive.
Well, it makes me mad because I know she could have get into an accident and all that, kill someone.
Now many Riverside residents are calling on her to resign. They say she should have learned her lesson a long time ago. We reached out to Cervantes multiple times and have not yet heard back from her. The Riverside City Council is not commenting on the incident that happened while Cervantes was reportedly off the clock.
Because she's in a position of higher power, she's kind of supposed to set the example for the city.
But Mejia thinks it's precisely because some people are in positions of power that they end up in the same life-altering situations again.
Yup. I think that might be it, The power, the money, the fame doesn't take the problems away. And substances and vices will always be there for you. And if anything, they're probably more accessible when you have more money, fame, and power. So, ay.
Since the first time she got away with it, I'm pretty sure the second one she will.
The California Highway Patrol is now investigating, and Cervantes is scheduled to appear in court again on August 30th. Reporting in Riverside, I'm Nicole Comstock, KCAL News.
Crazy. See, again, it's another Trump-like behavior, you know? Homie's a freaking criminal and he's still president. And I feel like these people try to stay in power because that's the only way that they don't have these bad things really catch up with them. I'm not saying that's the case for the Cervantes sisters, but that is the case for like dictators like Evo Morales, dictators like Nicolas Maduro. He has to stay in power. Otherwise, he's dead. He's dead. People are suffering in Venezuela. He's part of the problem, or at least the face of the problem. And, you know, that's what happens. Let's see. Bay Area reporter says lesbian California legislator out sister aims to succeed in Sacramento. See what I mean? Okay. This looks like a very, very queer coded magazine, without a doubt. But let's see how the article paints them as. It's written from 2022. Okay. This is Sabrina on the left, and in yellow, that's Clarissa. Okay. In what would be a first for the California legislator, a lesbian member of the assembly could be succeeded by her out sister come 2024. Well, we know that didn't happen. And depending on the outcome of that year's legislative races, they could become the first pair of LGBTQ siblings to serve together in Sacramento. As the Bay Area reported online December 20th, Assembly member Sabrina Cervantes, a Democrat from Corona. Oh, she's 35. Okay, wait. She was 35 in 2022. So 3 years older, 35. So she's 38. Sabrina's 38. Oh, and Clarissa's the younger one. Ooh, I'm so sorry, ladies, if you watch this. I mean, this is not going to be the worst thing I've said about you, but I'm sorry I got your ages wrong. The younger sister looks like the older sister and vice versa. I'm sorry. Okay. Clarissa she uses she, they, and identifies as bisexual and queer. Oof. Okay. Megan Ibu Marcy, you called it the rainbow earrings. She's identifying as bisexual and queer and uses she, they. Okay. The Cervantes siblings are set to both appear on the March 5th, blah, blah, blah. Assembly member Blanca E. Rubio and Senator Susan Rubio were the first sisters to serve together. Last year, Clarissa Cervantes won her June 8th election in the Ward 2 seat of Riverside City Council. When she was sworn in that July, she became the second out member of the governing body and its second Latina member. Damn, I can't believe someone who has 2 DUIs is being considered representing me, a queer Latina. Damn. I mean, I'm all for not stress enough. Humans make mistakes, is what we do. People make mistakes. I get it. But you have to learn from those mistakes, bro. Like, I don't know. She probably never has to drive ever again. Yet, why is she having, like the girl said, 1 drink and still getting behind the wheel? That does not make sense. There's absolutely no reason that she should be doing that. Oh my God. So she's serving a 5-year term in Riverside City Council. Like her older sister, in the November 4th post on her Instagram account, she wrote about being an elected public servant as the same time as her sibling. I don't often talk about how it feels to be an elected official serving the same communities as my older sister. It's my dream come true, wrote Clarissa Cervantes. Sabrina and I spoke about helping people since we were little. Must have got it from those amazingly devoted parents and our selfish grandparents who were always helping each other. Bro, I swear, if it turns out her grandparents were politicians too, it's done. Prior to her election, Clarissa Cervantes had served as a legislative field representative for former councilor Andy Melendrez, who opted not to seek re-election last year. She jumped into the race to succeed him without his endorsement. In September, she filed a libel lawsuit against Riverside County Sheriff Chad Bianco for claiming in a social media post that she had supported a protest over the summer that resulted in damage to the city's historic courthouse. Clarissa Cervantes refuted the charge, saying she happened to walk by on her way to a local bar. No! Why is she mentioning that she's going to bars? Oh my god. This woman, come on. The last place that she should be caught in is going to a bar. Oh my god. Clarissa Cervantes refuted the charge, saying she happened to walk by on her way to a local bar and had asked a sergeant within the city's police department what was going on. She condemned the vandalism and demanded an apology from Bianco. When none came, she filed her lawsuit. I'm sorry. Why would you try to sue Chad Bianco? If he what did he make fun of her for? Just libel in general? In announcing her assembly bid Wednesday, Clarissa Cervantes said she wants to serve in Sacramento in order to ensure the legislative district can continue to deliver the critical resources its residents deserve to receive. No, Meganese Boo Marcy is not a gay bar. Lame. I just typed in Riverside gay bars into Google and I got the Menagerie and VIP nightclub. Now we just need to figure out which one is closest to the courthouse. Open up Google Maps. I know, thank you, bro. No way. Bro, no way. Oof. It's right here. Or let's see. It's on the corner of Orange and 10th. I mean, there's here's a Menagerie. And here's 10th and Orange. Oh, no. Okay, it's actually pretty close. It's 2 blocks away. The gay bar is 2 blocks away from the courthouse. Oh, man. Yep, see, you called it. Thank you, Megan Ibu Marcy. Okay. And announcing, as a mother and lifelong resident of Riverside County, I understand the issues impacting our communities and vow to carry their stories of perseverance with me as I fight for their futures in the state assembly. It would be my honor to represent you, stated Clarissa Cervantes. Her sister, her early endorser, as our assembly speaker Anthony Redon from Los Angeles, and Assembly Majority Leader Eloise Gomez Reyes from Colton. No, she's my California state senator. Damn. I believe that public service is about being a voice for the people. I have a proven track record of working across Assembly District 58 to empower residents and foster a sense of belonging, stated Clarissa Cervantes. Crazy. What the hell is the Los Angeles Blade? Oh my god. It's another LGBT newspaper. Sabrina Cervantes is embracing identity at home and in politics. Homie, I had to struggle to find out if you were gay or not. Sabrina Cervantes is embracing identity at home and in politics. All right. Cervantes, a Democrat, proudly represents California's 58th Assembly District. In an exclusive interview with the Los Angeles Blade, Cervantes and her spouse, Courtney Downs, finally, we get a name. Okay, so that curly-haired woman, there you go. Her name is Courtney. Cervantes, who splits much of her time between Riverside and Sacramento, expressed gratitude for Downs' steadfast support. Courtney Downs. Okay. She said, I'm very grateful to my wife. She is with the triplets full time so that I'm able to do this work and a representative for our community. Downs, formerly a clinical educator, made the decision to accommodate Cervantes' demanding schedule, ultimately stepping away from her career to become a full-time homemaker. Reflecting on the impact of Cervantes' career on the family dynamic, Downs stresses the significance of being a supportive partner in the face of challenges of public service. It takes a toll on our family, Downs says, but this is the work Sabrina is driven to do. As her wife, I want to be her biggest supporter. The couple, introduced by a mutual friend who remains close to them, also emphasized the importance of their supportive family and inner circle. Cervantes also expressed gratitude for the inclusive environment in Sacramento, where discussions about her family are welcomed among her Democratic colleagues. Yeah, no, you don't have to tell me that. I know what it's like being gay and having conservative coworkers. It's awful. It's awful. I literally had one coworker who refused to hear about my life with my girlfriend relationship. So I get it. I know what it's like to be gay and have conservative coworkers. It sucks. But I mean, like, Democratic colleagues just sound like, Cervantes and Down emphasize the importance of representation and inclusivity for their children, actively engaging with other families and advocating for LGBTQ plus rights. They take a pride in their family's visibility. Okay, again, I had to scroll. I had to Google. I had to internet sleuth to figure out if Sabrina was gay or not. I have 2 job titles, Cervantes said. I'm a full-time legislator and a full-time mom. The title of being my kid's mama is by far my favorite and most accomplished title. Since her election to State Assembly in 2016, Cervantes has been a trailblazer in various capacities. As the first Latina millennial elected to the State Assembly, man, we're just really mincing things now. Like, who was the first millennial elected to the California State Assembly? I don't care, because I don't think that's a milestone. Tell me when the last boomer. Tell me who the last boomer is in Senate, and I'll care. But if you tell me the first millennial, I don't care. That's not an achievement, bro. She has worked to improve the lives of Inland Empire residents. Her efforts have led to the enactment of 39 bills into law, covering crucial areas such as maternal mental health services, student financial aid accessibility, survivor protections, and fostering an inclusive economy. Okay. Delving into the need for accessible healthcare and childcare, the couple recounted their struggles in securing childcare for their newborn triplets post COVID-19. Okay, one more thing, and then move on to the next topic. Oh my God, let's look at their pregnancy pictures. I don't know. I don't like it. That's it. That's a lot.